dress myself in cashmere. Woo, 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 woo. I dress myself in $100 pleated slacks. Who made this coat? Hugo Boss, Armani? You set up broke hell. My life just started, Jack. You keep your mouth shut. I'm gonna go in there and slap your face. I ain't leaving. I'll wear a $15,000 Rolex and you get on Space Mountain. You'll be like this. And now, you and I are limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun. Oh. Who are you? Never tell me how to wrestle. Bright lights, big cities. I am Ric Flair, the President of the United States, that kissed all the girls in the neighborhood and made them cry. Kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding. Bischoff, you turn the camera off and I'll be naked when you come back.
You know what's great about when you were the boss? You're always on your own time, so you don't on somebody else's. But hi, Dean. Welcome to the stream. How'd you find us? I don't recognize the name, but hope your Friday is going well. Are you ready for the Smackdown tonight? Be the first Smackdown and CM Punk in 10 years plus. Whatever the little scroll was. Let me see what they had on the TV. Guys, the CM Punk makes his first debut in years. They didn't even say years. They just said, "Hey, he's gonna be there." Like, all right, don't tell us what he's gonna do. Just say he's gonna be there. Fantastic. Thanks, Cable. God, appreciate it. Anyways, Dean, how was your Friday? How was your week? Looks like we got a few more minutes until go time, so we'll warm it up, stretch it out, gotta get ready for tonight. Should be a pretty packed show. I think they gotta have Randy. I think LA Knight's gonna be there. Should be the main event for the tag team between Uso and Old Solo. So if nothing else, the match will be good. As for the in-between shenanigans, who knows? That's going to be one of those up for interpretation kind of deals. Hey, Zerto, what's up, baby? Happy Friday, sir.
Jesus, you look terrible. What's up, boss man?
What do you mean? I just got out of the shower. I fucking look clean as fuck. Thank you very much. It was in the hot shower, so of course my ginger ass looks anything other than the best. So had to wash them balls. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm probably red as fuck because any type of temperature, and those ginger jeans look like we're fucking strawberries. So yeah, and plus it's hot in the house because it's actually it was actually like 82 degrees today, and Texas and my neck of the woods. So in December. So yeah, if you're cool, it's like, oh, it's cold, it's winter, it's blah blah blah. But no, it was fucking like 82 degrees here today, motherfucker. So don't give me that whole oh, it's winter everywhere. It's like, nah, bitch, it's Texas, at least in my area, it can be like 80 degrees until maybe February, and then we get like maybe 2 weeks of actual winter where it's freezing, and we might get some kind of precipitation, but mostly it's just cold or rainy or a little bit of in between. So, but anyhow, are we ready for some Smackdown, Zerto? Because we got Randy, we got old Chicago-made Punk, LA Knights. And I assume that they were teasing AJ Styles was going to be there, but I guess they're either gung-shy about having him on there or whatever. They can't find the right time to bring him out, or whatever segment they get to bring him out, and just completely, I guess, get scrapped or whatever. So, I mean, they might as well just wait till coming back to Rumble at this point so we can have a good pop, but I don't know. We had more winter already than last year combined. Freezing temperatures during the day, a good amount of snowfall. Already have enough. I'm like, you can keep that white shit away from me unless it's cocaine. Like the song says, it's like the Boom Boom song. No, I don't want any of your white powder unless it's going up the nose. Otherwise, no dice. I don't want any of your shenanigans with the snow and the shoveling and driving a wintry shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't, anybody who says, oh, I love winter, doesn't have to work in it or drive in it. They just fucking sit on their ass and do fuck all fucking day. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something real quick before we get the old show started. There we go. Just panting, bendy, and dark revive. I don't know what those terms mean. Don't know. I don't know what those mean. Are those games of some kind? I'm like I said, I'm old, so I don't keep up with new games or old games, or I like what I like. I don't really stray past unless it's just something that just says, oh my god. Oh, apparently Usos can now say yeet now, so I guess they paid off that indie fuck. So kudos to all. That makes me happy. So now they can sell their shit ton of yeet t-shirts. I'm sure they have, about 1,000 sitting in a warehouse somewhere. Because, I mean, how much of a clusterfuck is that? You throw a t-shirt on and you realize some indie nerd has got the rights. He doesn't really have the rights to it because I think if I recall, I think his stuff was suspended, which is hilarious. Like, how the fuck do you not go in to have some kind of marketing campaign and realize, make sure nobody has the trademark for whatever the hell it is, before you put out a bunch of marketing shit for it on your major TV show, you know, it's international TV show. So, oh well, at least you know, our boy Jay gets to have his trademark. Because man, think of it, it would be like if you didn't have you know, LA Knight's Yeah, you didn't have Stone Cold's Hell Yeah, or I don't know, the Hulkster's Hulkamania. If you had all those, you know, magically not being able to say those because some other asshole had the trademark for it, I mean, that would just be absolutely nuts. But oh well, I'm glad I'm curious what the check was. I'm sure they made him, you know, make him not disclose the amount. They're like, here, this is like hush money, so shut the fuck up and fuck off. You patent troll. Usually Tribute to the Troops is a recorded show, but I'm surprised they're doing this one live. Not that I'm mad. Although I got to figure the Christmas show and whatnot is going to be recorded shows the rest of the week, so. America, bitches!
America is two-time 2024 Grammy nominees, The War and Treaty.
Try it, baby.
The land that I love, stand beside her. Lord, please guide her through the night with the light above. From the mountain
Holy shit, I wasn't expecting that. Let's go. Let's fucking go. That was fucking awesome. Goddamn right, USA. Let's go. I mean, if you don't have pyro at a wrestling show, especially WWE, what are you even doing? Like oh shit! They brought out the old fart JBL.
That the WWE has allowed us to go to the war zones of Iraq, Afghanistan, to bases all over the world to tell these heroes thank you for what you do.
So many wonderful stories floating around today, and one includes an old
Puppies galore!
Hey, baby, what's up?
For the first time in almost a decade.
J-Rock, how we feeling? How we doing?
CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless, is back on Smackdown. What does Punk have in store tonight?
Well, you know, CM
decided he was going to join. Friday, teaming with LA Knight against Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso of the Bloodline.
And as promised last week, as set up by Logan Paul, tonight we will have the first round of the United States Championship.
Oh, they're having that right now? I figured that'd be like closer to the end of the tournament. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but I figured they would have had that a little bit more intrigue. Let's go. But that should be a fantastic match. I'm not mad at it, but I figured that'd be more like a second or third round type of deal.
The following contest is a first-round match in the United States Championship Tournament. Introducing first, from Mexico City, Mexico, at 204 pounds.
It's all right, Rocky. We forgive you. We're in a good mood. We won't shitting it tonight.
The look on Santos Escobar's face says it all.
Santos Escobar unrecognizable from the man that arrives on Friday night Smackdown. Dismantling the LWO.
That son of a bitch. How dare you turn on your boy,
a Phantom Driver putting away Wild. But Escobar, Cole, he wasn't done there.
No, he wasn't. And the fact of the matter is, neither's Dragon Lee.
how dare you go against Ray.
Escobar came to Joaquin Wild's aid before Escobar would try to take out Dragon Lee. Now remember this, guys. Dragon Lee is a big supporter and fan of Rey Mysterio, who Santos Escobar took out of action with a knee injury.
A match that left us wanting more after Survivor Series.
5 weeks sober. Congratulations. Keep it up.
What you're forgetting to say is this man Santos is the Emperor.
All right. So are they gonna put Santos over? Are they gonna nudge Dragon Lee to fuck off? I can't imagine they're gonna allow Dragon Lee to get the win here, but anything is possible. Like I said, we're kind of early in this feud, so the booking shouldn't be as obvious, but I don't know. They got a lot of avenues they can go for.
General Manager Nick Aldis to have this tournament to find out who his next opponent would be.
And this is the first of 2 matches tonight in the tournament. Karrion Kross, Bobby Lashley to come.
That's right. You'll smoke
Survivor Series was
that.
special.
Smoke it if you got it. Drink it if you got it. We've made it to the weekend. It is officially Friday night, so congratulations. You survived another week.
First round matchup, as you mentioned earlier, Kevin Patrick, Santos Escobar, and Dragon Lee. The winner of this will take on the winner of our other match later on tonight, Bobby Lashley and Karrion Kross.
Kevin Owens involved in this tournament as well. A war of words last week with Logan Paul.
Yeah, Kevin Owens has a broken hand, so we're going to have to see how that plays out.
Uh-oh.
All right. Yes.
Uh-oh, Dominic just stirred some shit up. Okay.
I'm not shocked at
Look, I think we got some fuckery, boys. We've got fuckery.
NXT deadline right down 95 South in Bridgeport, and Don Mysterio's going to...
Today's your hump day. All right. Off on Monday, Tuesday. Not bad.
And Dragon Lee
But any plans?
will have Rey Mysterio by his side, Dominic's father. This, though, a first-round
Are you just gonna sit on your bum, smoke some weeds,
championship tournament. Who's gonna be
and
Logan
do
Paul's
fuck all?
competitor?
I mean, no, not bad options for the shit for the hours you work. So I wouldn't, it's not a bad thing.
Sit right our announce table here as Escobar gets underway with Dragon Lee.
If Dominic could move ever so slightly.
In what respect, Dean? And like as a boxer, it was the WWE aspect, or
Yeah, two lowlifes.
I mean, I could appreciate his skill, but he's a shitty human being.
About Rey.
Well, you know what? You want to know about Rey Mysterio? Ask the man next to you.
That's the way I feel about Money Mayweather. Woo! Easy, Keller. This is an AW. You don't need to murder yourself here.
That's beside the point. The point is, we knew back then what a deadbeat dad Rey Mysterio was.
Really?
Rey Mysterio
You son of a bitch.
Ward Cleaver. All right? He's a terrible father. We knew it back then. Dominic's so lucky he turned out. You know, there's a legacy of people who've been to prison and come out leaders. Look at Mahatma Gandhi. Look at Nelson Mandela. And Dominic the same. Oh, hard time and come out and be a leader.
Hang on a second. This could be over already. Dragon Lee. Kicking out early, Santos Escobar.
First off, you knew all about the beef.
JBL's on there, yeah. I guess Corey Graves is still off doing being, you know, daddy. So I could see they doing that shenanigans. Oh, ow.
Like, what did Dominic do to
not
compare himself
cool.
to Gandhi? Come on. He turned his back on his father. Well, actually, he's a follower, not a leader. But
He had to serve hard time. When you talk about the match, we got two of the greatest powers ever in the match.
So far, Santos Escobar just having his way with Dragon Lee.
I mean, they sold it well.
Dragon Lee kicking out.
For sure. I mean, it was, you know, kind of the ultimate small man, big man match.
Perceptive, completely perceptive. He saw through Rey Mysterio.
The fact, he actually, Paul White told him to actually break his fucking nose. I was like, all right, we're really going to sell some shit here, but hey, kudos for you for trying to make that happen.
Scooby-Doo, what he was saying.
What in the world are you talking about? You don't want St.
He was, yeah, I mean, between him and Booker, I was really nice back in the day.
Oh, Dragon Lee. Santos to the outside. It's a rivalry between two Mexican compatriots.
Oh, caught him. Caught him. Oh, shit. Powerbomb the apron, baby.
Who's going to qualify here in the United States Championship Tournament?
That looked like that hurt a lot. Ouchies. I know I wouldn't want to eat a powerbomb on the goddamn apron. I don't tell you that much. Anyways, it's good to see you bastards. Happy Friday. I did not think we were going to get here because, good Lord, I was not feeling fantastic this week, but we got here. We finished what we needed to do, and yeah, another one of the books. So I'm happy to say that we did survive the Dawn Fuckery. So, but yeah, how are you? Hopefully, you guys are getting ready for some old Christmas, and you haven't wanted to, you know, hang yourself from a tall tree listening to Mariah Carey Christmas music. So we'll see. Hey, Meth, what's cracking? Everyone is tired, man. You goddamn right they are. Well, I mean, you've got, what are we at? It's the 8th, and now it feels a lot later, but now you still got, you know, basically 3 weeks till Christmas. So we got a ways to go, boys. We got a long ways to go. So, any plans for this Christmas? Everybody just staying home as usual. To me, because I'm like, I don't want to go nowhere. Not for the price of gas. Fuck that. Considering money, May was able to take the giant over his head and throw him on the rope. I mean, I think that was all Paul White. Moneyweather, I don't think, could pick up near anything like that. So, but kudos for, you know, Paul, you know, show to fucking do a shitload of selling for him. Not doing fuck all for Christmas. I don't really care. I think there's a song like that, or there better be if not. Like if you're gonna have a kind of, I would say anti-Christmas song, just very not a. With what money can I spend? I mean, hey, I mean, 20, get a little handy action in a corner somewhere. $20 is $20, man. Unable to hang yourself. We need your talent. Well, I'm not. No, I'm gonna be old. I'm one of those old fuckers. I'm gonna be like, you can't fucking kill me. I'm gonna live till I'm like 105 just out of spite. I'm like, you, fuck you, you can't kill me, you sons of bitches. I'm gonna earn being dead. Like, fuck. He already, you know, I'll be alive, but looking about, you know, 10 years past due. I'm gonna earn being dead, kind of thing, you know? Girlfriend, what the fuck is that? Those things are expensive.
You're very welcome back, folks. folks. It's round one in the United States Championship Tournament. Santos Escobar.
Don't you know you got a minimum pay woman's bills nowadays to be considered dating them now? Come on now. It's the standard.
Our 21st annual tribute to the troops with JBL. Delighted to be joining us here on commentary. We're delighted to have you, I should say.
I'm delighted to be here with Michael. Delighted to be here with Tribute to the Troops. And you, Fitzpatrick, I'm good to see as well.
That is nuts, if true. I mean, on the East Coast where they have a lot of taxes, I can totally see that.
Good to see North American champion takes on Dragon Lee.
Bam! God damn.
Deadline.
Yes, Dragon Lee called it the biggest 24 hours of his life.
That's a nice little bit of tricks there.
Mysterio will be by his side tomorrow night.
Rey Mysterio obviously had knee surgery just a couple of weeks ago.
He should talk shit while he's in the corner. He's like, hey, puto.
Cover here for Dragon Lee. Can he get it off?
Rey Mysterio called Dragon Lee the future.
It's interesting they have Jess calling a semi-lucha match with two lucha guys. Not that I don't think Jess couldn't handle it. I would have figured they would have picked either one of the older referees that are kind of probably a little more familiar, unless she's somehow trained in lucha or whatever. But kudos if she's gonna try to call this match. Oh, nice German off the ropes. Oh, eat shit with a super kick. Good night, Dragon Lee. Oh, never mind. Never mind. He gets the shoulder up after that. Just absolute beautiful sell. God Lord. HBK pop for that sell.
Wearing the cowboy hat. Of course I was wearing the cowboy hat. Oh, no,
Brock, I mean, yeah, Brock will, he'll be off and he'll get his easy payday of $1 million or whatever his going rate is, so.
Was supposed to face Wes Lee tomorrow.
Work for 10, 15 minutes and fuck off and go back home to Canada. Uh-oh. Oh, nice power bomb with authority. 2. No! Good Lord, he kicked out like a crucifix off the canvas. And these boys came out to play tonight, that's for damn sure. Get fucked with a knee. Good Lord.
What happens if he's unsuccessful?
God damn, he had some stank on that sucker.
Now Dragon Lee right in front of Dominic.
Yatate. Madre puta.
The message from Dragon Lee. What a
That means he's calling his mom a bitch.
An NXT deadline tomorrow evening. Dragon Lee, the rapid rise continues. Escobar.
Would you want to do an online Christmas Eve? And no. I couldn't even get my own birthday fucking stream going down. Uh-oh, that's good night. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
What were you saying there, Keith? What were you saying about Santos?
But I love a heel Santos. It's where he's perfectly at. So I'm glad we got where we're at right now.
Into the semifinals, he'll take on the winner of the Bobby Lashley Karrion Kross match, which takes place later tonight.
That should be fucking just beef on beef. Ain't gonna be pretty looking some bitch, but I guarantee you them boys gonna fight.
Inside the ring.
But I am glad that Karrion Kross is finally getting some love, though.
Dominic defends the championship.
Oh, what a disrespect!
This kid is a low
The
life.
disrespect, the spitting on a man who's already been down and took the L.
The life advice
Fuck
of
you,
Rey Mysterio
you
gave
disrespectful little shit.
Shocking from Dominic Mysterio. The last week, folks, an epic ending to Friday Night Smackdown.
Oh, they're just gonna let him walk out there. No one's gonna get some retribution for old Dragon here.
Tonight's highlight of the night is sponsored by WWE 2K23.
I went for breakfast yesterday, paid $25. For fuck's sakes, where? Where do you live, Meth? It cost you $25 to get breakfast. Holy shit, my man.
the Viper, Randy.
I wonder if anybody will ever able to recreate a WCW Cruiserweight. I mean, they have enough guys that could properly do a Cruiserweight. It's just a matter of them if they want to take the time and attention to really put forth the effort in doing so. But they have to want to give a shit and do a proper long-term booking where they're not just going to have it, you know, for like a month and then not give a fuck about it anymore. That's why I wish they had like a European title. That way they can kind of make it, you know, kind of like a lower level. Everybody can have that title belt and do something with it where it doesn't interfere with the U.S. or the IC titles, which are obviously the mid-card titles on the TV shows. But for whatever, you know, reason, they got rid of that and the cruiserweight belt, you know, some years back. So, I mean, I understand why they got rid of the cruiserweight belt because, I mean, there wasn't anybody really that could really sell that belt. And plus, it was purple because it was from the abomination that was 205 Live. Like, I mean, they gave it a proper effort, but whenever, oh shit, peacock looking fuck, Enzo, you know, fucked around and found out and got fired, you know, that was kind of the major intrigue of 205 Live that just went with it. So, I don't know. But I don't know, like I said, if they get enough small guys on NXT at least, and they can book it and have some guys, you know, kind of make something worthwhile for the smaller dudes, anything's possible. I mean, we know Triple H loves his small guys. So it's just a matter if they want to put the time and resources and if they think it'll be worth the investment because, you know, you're talking every division, at least I figure for there, you would need about 10, 15 guys to make it worthwhile. If you're going to have any kind of factions, like 2 or 3 guys or, you know, whatever you're going to do with it.
You can call Roman Reigns and you can tell him.
Bada bing, bada boom, Enzo's out of the room. Yeah, well, unfortunately, he had no one to blame but himself. He's been on the indies doing for a hot minute, though. But it is very, very weird that, you know, if ever there was going to be a thing for a light heavyweight or a cruiserweight title, I mean, Enzo would be a super easy sell because, I mean, it's not like he ever stopped being over with the fans. It's just the backstage people is who hated him. There's our boy Magnus. What's up, buddy? Hey.
Now, there's something else I want to talk to you about. Found out today upon getting to the venue for Smackdown tonight that you've got me teaming with LA Knight against Jimmy and Solo. Why?
Well, I saw LA Knight make the save last week.
Wait a minute, wait, save. I didn't need saving. I don't even know who LA Knight is until last week, and you got me teaming with the guy. I gotta trust this guy that I just found out who the hell he was last week.
I understand. You don't know LA Knight. All you need to know is that you want the bloodline, and he wants the bloodline. And I want to
Makes for damn good TV.
So do the fans. I can't wait. Hey, Randy, if I was 50,000, this is 100.
Oh, that's for next time.
He's putting out a deposit for another RKO. Let's go. That's good. I like it. I like it. That's thinking ahead, Randy. That's thinking ahead there, Randy. Wasn't Mustafa Ali pretty much the last? I think so, but like anything else, he's got the charisma of a wet fart, so. I mean, he could work, don't get me wrong. It's just, he's just like a, you know, his biggest intrigue is basically being a whiny, pouty fucking teenager, but who happens to be a grown man, so. You know, but, you know, God bless the little smarks that, oh, he's so great, we love him. He can do all the jumpy gymnastic things, but, you know, like I said, has the charisma of a fucking wet fart. So, for whatever reason, they kept him hanging around, and I don't know why. He asked for his release for what? Well, at least a year or whatever it was, and they said, no, we're gonna do something, you know, because I guess somebody thought, hey, we need to have a brown guy as a diversity hire since we got so many white fuckers in here. That's the only reason I could think why they kept him. I mean, if anyone out there going to keep it was going to be Mansoor. I think Mansoor was a hell of a lot funnier and a lot more entertaining than Ali could ever be. But I don't know, they got rid of him too. Speaking of JBL, there you go. Panther, how you doing, bud? Not a whole lot. We're enjoying some Friday Night Smackdown. Mansois and Marseille were dying. They were fantastic. And what, I mean, I know some people didn't like it, but from a comedic aspect, I mean, they brought a proper levity to the show. I think it would have been cool to see if they could like merged with Pretty Deadly and kind of expand that little faction of the Pretty Boys and kind of really kind of hammed it up, since they're kind of in that effeminate type of pretty, you know, kind of, they're in that same vein. So I think they could have had some leeway with that, but obviously they got rid of Maxine, and that was kind of it for them, because she was kind of the main draw for that group. So unfortunately, so they're back on the indies, or I don't know if is the 90 days up for them, or where are they at with the 90 days for all the people that got released? The models could, I mean, really, honestly, they could be upset that Maxine, you know, went with Alpha Academy, and then, you know, if they brought in Jade to have kind of some henchmen, some tag-alongs, I mean, I could easily see them transferring over if they're really going to push Jade as, like, the star, which I'd be fucking for that, because, I mean, you know, Jade's going to be fucking money, you know, whenever she gets her wrestling skills in check. I don't know however long, you know, she's got basically another month and a half, you know, to really get coached up, as it were, and ready to go. But no, I mean, I think it could have been really easy for them to, you know, she being the strong female and them kind of being the effeminate model boys, you know, that could have been really easy. And then, like I said, you kind of throw in Pretty Deadly, either have kind of like a natural frenemy type of booking, or just outright beneficial relationship. But like I said, I don't know if they even thought about that deal, or I don't know, maybe like they're like, well, we've got Pretty Deadly, why do we need to have Mansoor and Marseille kind of thing? So I don't know, I guess that's what they kind of figured out, so we'll see. But yeah, like I said, we got about 6 weeks until the folks get to see Jay debut in the old WWE ring, so which should be exciting. I mean, it's really easy to bring them back unless they're going to sign with AEW, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if they're still under 90 days, or if, like I said, because they were main roster, so obviously they got that's the kind of standard in all the contracts, is they have a standard 90-day waiting period after they get released. So I don't know. Only time will tell. I think next year, I think we'll see either a lot of changing of the guard, especially when it comes to storylines, because I think a lot of stuff will pay off after Mania, and I think we'll have a lot of the newer people kind of start taking over, which I think they need.
Her greatest rival, renewed this evening live on Smackdown.
Yay! It's Cody Rhodes. Why would it matter if they're white guys and being hosses? I don't understand. I mean, you could basically kind of like a rehash of the Basham brothers and is it Felicity or Felicia? What was that lady? That was kind of like the black chick who was the dominatrix. I mean, I know it's kind of rehashing an old gimmick, but if it works, it works. Either way, you're still portraying Jade as kind of like the strong female protagonist, because obviously she's going to have a lot of pop coming over when she finally does get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the American.
I believe you can't put Jade with white guy. Okay. Any shot at cops, Jerry? I think we will, because there's not a lot that went on for wrestling, and Lou's kind of being a bitch, so I don't think we need another week of of 2 count tonight because there's just not a lot going on this weekend. It's kind of been a lot of filler. So I don't want to have to drag him into it if he's not going to be, really willing. I don't know. Whenever I look at Cody Rhodes, it looks like he's like an investment banker of some kind. Especially, he's got like the old style pocket watch. So yeah, Johnny, we should have some Jarrett. Most likely it'll be cops. That's usually what we do after SmackDown. Hey, it's a good damn year. I'm glad they got in. But they earned it because they beat Bama. They beat 4 ranked teams. They earned their spot. I don't know why people are upset at Florida State getting the nod.
Providence.
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? I know what we should talk about. Tonight is a special night, which is why I asked to be here. Not only is it Friday Night Smackdown, tonight is WWE's tribute to the troops.
USA! 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 See? He's the American Nightmare, so if you don't have your Captain America son of a bitch out there.
I'm very proud to be part of this team carrying on this tradition. This is now its 21st year. On behalf of all of
because,
us,
let's see, Deputy Deadly or Whimsical White Boys.
we would like to say
That's not what I envisioned for Entourage for Jade, right? And maybe someone of Extinct Glamorous, which Pretty Deadly aren't as well. What do you mean? They are glamorous. How dare you, sir?
Of course, for all those at home watching around the world, now let us take a look at the history of this great tradition.
My passion for the armed forces is no secret. From the dog tags I wear into the ring to the salute I give every single night for the admiration of every man and woman serving this country. The reason why
Mase is a hoss, taller than he's a big boy. He's legit probably 6'7", 6'8".
The whole tribute to the troops was wonderful.
But yeah, it sucks they couldn't really give him. I think they tried to give him a kind of a serious gimmick. Probably about 5 years ago, whatever. Because he's been with WWE for a good chunk of time. It's just he can never get himself over. And his real personality is him kind of being a nerd who likes anime, which is nothing wrong with that. But I think it's kind of hard to sell you being a big bad guy when your real life voice is like, hey guys, I really like anime, and
worked so hard to make the United States.
He's not exactly the most masculine fella. Physically he is, but his personality is not the most masculine dude ever.
Most elite fighting force on this earth.
Very much kind of like a gentle giant kind of guy. Not shitting on him, but I'm just saying he's very laid back, a very chill personality. He's not like a super intense big guy. So I think that hurt him when they're trying to push him to get over. Mansoor is a pretty boy, but still looks athletic. Yeah, I like Mansoor because he's a great seller, man. He's got a great personality. I of all the guys I wouldn't have cut, he'd be on my list. I think he'd have been a great face, but like I said, if there's not a lot of space, I guess, for that low, kind of the low middle card kind of guys. if Jade was to have an entourage of white boys, it's got to be McIntyre and Cross, maybe. I mean, that'd be kind of a. I could see what your idea is. I just don't know how you would sell it. Because I mean, Jade's gonna come in with some serious face, being over as a face, and both those guys are heel, or at least obviously Karrion is a heel, but Drew is definitely trending heelish, kind of a tweener. Just put Jade with Bobby and the Profits and easy. I mean, if you're just gonna go with obviously, hey, put the black people all together, put all the races together. I mean, not the most original, but fuck it, if it works, it works. At least it would be believable.
We are so honored to have the United States Army Drill Team as part of the 21st annual tribute to the troops. And it's only
Jade for yeah, I think that would be pretty easy to do, because I mean, what I've seen of Jade, like, she's okay in the microphone, but I think if they're really gonna have some good selling on the mic and try to get her over from a promo aspect, I think she's gonna need that kind of crutch with MVP, and then decides if they're gonna have a trend to go into more of a heel role to kind of counteract Bianca, because that's the obvious comparison is gonna happen, is put her against Bianca. It's kind of the yin and the yang, her being the flashy out there, the sexy heel versus Bianca. She's sexy, but she's a lot more conservative, a lot more goody two shoes kind of vibe.
Isn't that exactly what it's about? It's like more than a football game, JBL. These guys are not worried about the NFL or NIL or transfer portal. Their next portal might be in a submarine. I mean, it's so much more to those guys than just a football game. But for that 3 hours, it's a football game, and it's like when you played, man, it was smash mouth, and every yard. We go by blades.
All right, Bianca, bring her in for eventual turn. I don't know how, because you got to be very careful that you don't have the heat or her intrigue. You got to be careful with her, because her pop can go away really fast if they don't handle her right. Because I mean, the problem is she's been known as being, a monster, which she is. I mean, she looks like $1 million, but I don't know. Like I said, you got to be very delicate, because just they only have what, Nia, Rhea is a semi powerhouse, and then Raquel. I mean, that's kind of your big girls. Everybody else is kind of 5'6" or under. And I think it's kind of funny that that Bobby's getting a bunch of face push, and he's getting cheered, and he's supposed to be the heel here. So I don't know. I think this kind of, Bobby's just too nice a guy to really go the heel route. So I don't know what to do with him. Like, is he just going to be lovable heel status then? Like, whatever heel shit he'll get applauded for.
Tribute to the Troops holds a special place in my heart because my father served in the Army for 26 years. I then followed his footsteps into the Army, and I learned about discipline, respect, and what it truly means to fight for something bigger than yourself. To all the troops, thank you for your service, and God bless America.
America! That's right.
Well said, Bobby. It is business time for the almighty Bobby Lashley. Earlier we saw Santos Escobar qualify for the next round. Who will Escobar face? Will it be Bobby Lashley or Karrion Kross? Round one of the U.S. Championship.
I do find it funny they brought out Bobby first instead of Karrion Kross. So are they gonna give Karrion a proper entrance? Because his intro takes like a good 2-3 minutes with the song and the lead up and all that jazz. So I mean, this is unfortunately there was no real lead up for Karrion being in here, but I don't know. But we'll see. At least we're kind of getting some new faces against each other. So the same old shit we've seen forever. So we'll be curious to see what they do with Karrion, because I mean, I think it's kind of shit to get off the pot with him, honestly. Because it's like, if he can't get over the fans, then there's nothing they can do for him. I mean, I like him as a talent, but there's nothing you can do if the crowd won't accept him. Because the crowd is the ultimate judge. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. Cross and Corbett should form a biker. I mean, I don't know. You get a guy who gets go away heat versus a guy who struggles to get over in general. I mean, I don't know if that would be smart for Karrion, but I don't know. Not really. Okay, I was just saying, I don't know how you'd get that over. And that's the whole reason why Corbin is down in NXT, trying to put himself over and kind of help the kids too. And, you know, it's one of those delicate situations.
You know what? Fine. We just got beat.
Oh, where is everybody tonight? Oh, I put myself invisible. Shit, that'd be the reason why. There we go. Smackdown ain't a draw no more? I mean, hope so. The best damn streamer on here on Twitch and other things, but the numbers wouldn't say anything about that. Stiffen, how are you, sir? Happy Friday.
Since 2013. And this is our 21st annual tribute to the troops as we honor
It's time to play the game.
including our own Marine Corps veteran, Montez Ford.
Really?
What is happening, WWE Universe? This is Montez Ford, one half of the illustrious Street Profits, and I was attached to the United States Marine Corps from 2008 to 2012. I joined right after high school, and I'm so glad and honored to serve this great country and to use every single thing that the service has taught me to give you the man and the WWE superstar that you see today. I just say thank you to all the troops. God bless everyone, and happy holidays.
From our troops in attendance here tonight in Providence, Rhode Island, they've been chanting CM Punk all night, and they will get there.
See, Raw's ratings this week were abysmal. So was NXT's. Dynamite did well. Well, they had 800,023. I don't know. I saw their quarterlies. They weren't that good. I'm sorry. I think it's kind of misleading on the average because, I mean, some of those some of those segments were god awful. Like they were in like the low 7s.
And his opponent, accompanied by Scarlett from Sin City, weighing in at 260
Riho?
pounds.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they were thinking there, but
Cold-blooded, Karrion Kross has been waiting for his opportunity to pounce, and he sees tonight in round 1 of the United States Championship Tournament as the perfect opportunity to seize his moment.
You know, Brad Nessler joining us, of course, the voice of CBS in Army-Navy football tomorrow. One of the things that WWE has that college football doesn't.
yeah, I think the problem is just people just don't have that attention span to sit through the you know, the moments and the live stuff. Not to mention, it's not like they really hot shot book anymore on TV. It's very slow and methodical. So I mean, you really miss, you know, a couple weeks, and you know, unless it's some segments that are kind of cool, it's not the, you know, you're not going to miss a whole lot because a lot of it's, you know, most of it's filler for the matches. They don't account for much, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. And then, you know, when you get to the pay-per-view, I think that's kind of where they get more of the intrigue because it's cheap enough to have a subscription to Peacock or, you know, network, wherever it is, for $5-10 a month. And then you get to have a lot more payoffs, those matches, and people will pay attention to those because obviously the matches mean more. But for live week-to-week TV, yeah, I mean, it's kind of, the content is unfortunately, I mean, that's the, you know, why a lot of people I think went away from it because it's no longer nothing's really hot shotted. There's not a lot of excitement into it. It's kind of, you know, kind of slow, methodical pops and moments, and you know, week in, week out, that, you know, they really play the long game because I guess they know, like, the hot shot booking, you know, can only do for so while, you know, for so long, I should say.
Bobby's dad was a drill sergeant. Can you imagine getting
You will watch the ads and you will be happy. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, I know that makes them a chunk of change for Raw, but I mean, honestly, that second hour of Raw is just an abysmal shithole. You know, they don't really have a good plan of attack when it comes to that, and everything in there, it just kills those numbers. And then, you know, the fact that they waited for CM Punk to be the last guy, and there was just absolute shit show on Raw last week, I'm just like, not a fan.
Agile, as you see there. Lashley now back for Karrion Kross. Brad, I know you've been a long time WWE fan. You were talking to Cody Rhodes earlier on about having a fandom for his
I missed the
father.
first 3 minutes of SmackDown. Nope, it was, who started out the damn show?
Great throw by Bobby.
It was Cody, actually, who started the show.
An advance in the United States Championship Tournament.
He was kind of doing his politician thing. Oh, we love you guys. Been doing this for 21 years. You know, yeah, nothing. You didn't miss anything. You missed the good Santos versus Dragon Lee match, though. That's probably the highlight of the night so far. It was a nice back and forth match, but I mean, should I tell you who won, or do you care? Nine. Oh, I need a Red Bull, something fierce. Hey, but good news, NXT is tomorrow, so at least we'll have something to watch then. We'll do the tournament picking for the matches for BCW this Sunday, so being more of a casual show, because basically I'll throw all the names in the spinner, and it'll be absolutely at a drop of a hat, and then whatever gets picked, you get picked, and that's who you're fighting, and then you kind of go from there. Okay, so yeah, Santos got the win. Dom came outside because I guess he's the whoever's going to get the fight between those two guys. But now, like I said, I think the U.S. title is going to have a nice mix of guys. I don't know what they're going to do with Karrion, considering he's, you know, heel on heel, supposedly with Bobby and him. So I don't know. It's kind of one of those. What exactly are we thinking here with the booking? Because Bobby, I would figure would be, you know, your last round, your last guy, if you were going to beat, if you're the face. Because I can't see Bobby, you know, getting a win here. He needs to continue being a heel, and I don't think, you know, you're not going to have. I don't think you're having Bobby beat Logan at Rumble this year.
Championship tournament. Lashley, Karrion Kross, and what a battle it is.
Well, joining us here at ringside, JBL, the Hall of Famer, who came up with the concept that tribute.
Right, and it was a great heel job too, because he fucking spit on him, held the belt in front of his face. I'm like, damn.
Guys, it was a pleasure.
Expert scumbag behavior by Dom. So. Yeah, Deadline. It's their last pay-per-view of the year. Should be a good one. They'll have the Iron Survivor match. Let me see.
Get the better of Bobby Lashley and start to gain some momentum. But getting the better of Bobby Lashley,
that's the problem. Karrion Kross is in all the town in the world. Problem is he's out there with the almighty Bobby Lashley, and I think Bobby Lashley.
So it'll be the Iron Survivor Challenge for the men, Iron Survivor Challenge for the women. The men's title is on the line, the world title. Dragunov versus Corbin. Dom versus Dragon Lee for the North American title, and then Roxanne Perez versus Kiana James, steel cage, and then Carmelo versus Lexis King. So I mean, that's, you know, it'll be 6 matches on pay-per-view, so it'll be, you know, probably 2.5, 3 hour show, depending on whatever filler they got in between. And they got a pre-show between Axiom and Nathan Frazier, which is would be a good cruiserweight match regardless, because both those guys can work their asses off.
Two-time WWE champion, 3-time US champion. Lashley's back for more. You can feel the energy.
Yeah, no, I mean, it'll be an easy. It's kind of weird because they're trying to push Bobby to be a heel, but obviously, you know, being an Army vet,
He's so quick, powerful as well.
you know, they would just, you know, they're kind of bringing all the guys that are Army vets out there to get easy pops, but.
When he keeps these guys up there.
And then plus Karrion, you know, it doesn't hurt Karrion taking L's because, you know, he's kind of on the bottom barrel anyways. Which I hate for Karrion that he's become the L taker, but and everybody kind of needs to. Got to start from somewhere.
Oh, there's the power once more. My God!
Listen to this place.
Yep. I mean, that is not a face. That's not a heel pop or a heel boo.
Lashley a base boo.
Almost got him in half.
Send the crowd home happy.
A spear for the troops.
Yeah, that's kind of in its own little area. It's, you know, in the own little world. So it's basically like a televised house show's the gist of it. Now, granted, it does have some meaning on the bearing of the tournament, but we kind of interested to see how they put Bobby and Santos together, considering Bobby's kind of doing face things.
Thanks, fellas. It's been fun. Thank you
so much. Crossed off the bucket list tonight.
Great stuff there from Brad as we turn our attention to last week. Bianca Belair was told that if she wants a shot at the championship, she's got to get through every member of Damage.
I don't know if I'm going to be hugging a big sweaty guy. It's kind of funny. It's Street Profits have done, I think, more heel stuff than Bobby has, but I don't know. He's trying to get them over, which is good because the Street Profits have been kind of dead for the past 6 months. if not over a year.
She was asked to stay in the back by Damage Control. And Bayley tried to help Kairi Sane, but Kevin, things didn't quite work out the way Bayley planned.
Kiss of death from Belair, picking up the big W.
The physique of Lashley, I mean, dude is the fucking brick shithouse, man. Not a dude you'd want to fuck with.
Hey, look, I'm here because I want to apologize for last week, okay? I mean, after you guys got ejected, I knew that Kairi needed some help, so I obviously learned my lesson, so I'm gonna volunteer that I stay here tonight. But I also think it's a good idea if we all do, because, I mean, this is a WrestleMania rematch. Charlotte versus Asuka? Charlotte's not ready for Asuka, am I right? You got this.
Look, Bailey, that's a really good idea. You know, you should hang back. But I think we're still going to be ringside for Asuka. Just because it's against Charlotte, we don't know what she's capable of, you know? But we got it. Don't worry. It's cool.
You got it.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Yes!
Let's see how this ends up.
Bring out the sad memes, because that, you know, it's just a matter of time till she gets kicked out. It's always funny when you get kicked out of your own fucking group. And the one she brought in, you know, Io and Dakota.
This Monday, everybody has welcomed me back.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see what a face Bayley looks like, considering she hadn't been a face in 4 years, but we'll see.
Decides if he will sign with Raw or SmackDown. Plus,
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you fucking ran in the side of Bobby Lashley, it'd be like hitting a fucking wall. He ain't moving an inch. Because that man might have like 4% body fat. He's ridiculous.
Nightmare Cody Rhodes and the King of Strong Style Shinsuke Nakamura go one-on-one. You keep saying that we're the same.
Yeah, but I mean, with this wrestling style, I mean, it's kind of just a matter of time. With Wes, and that happens when you get any high flyer. I mean, you start doing those crazy fucking moves, you land wrong, or you know, you either catch yourself too much, or the body just gives out. And you know, they just anything with a joint or cartilage is liable to die. Basically, I don't have that on commercial. Oh. Oh, yeah, Joker, how are you, sir? Hopefully they give you good drugs, because good drugs are what work and what is necessary with the back surgery, so. But I am curious to what, I got to figure who's going to be called up next year for Rumble, though. Speaking of NXT, because I got to figure, what, Carmelo, Braun, Trick. You know, I mean, Trick doesn't really need to do anything. Because, I mean, other than maybe a little fine-tuned polishing on in-ring work, but, I mean, kid's fucking stacked, man. He's going to be fucking a main eventer for the next 10 years whenever he finally gets to the main roster. Because you couldn't have picked a better guy to kind of take the mantle over for like Booker T as the, you know, your main eventer black guy. But I knew when they brought him up, or they kind of put him with Carmelo, that, you know, he was gonna be the dude, and I was right. You know, it's about 2 years later, and Trick is definitely, he's got all the tools. It's just a matter of them booking him right. Got 5 weeks till you're gonna have another surgery? Fuck, man. That sucks to hear. Exactly why I complain about how WB handles NXT. Simply lets down NXT for too long, and then the eventful first injuries come. Some of them already have altered their style of wrestling. Perform. I mean, injuries are just, a part of the game. It's not a matter of if you get injured, just when. Because you take a goofy bump, you land wrong, even though you do everything right, kind of deal. So I don't know. Well, I mean, they kind of give him a flash of the pan when they put him against, Dirk. God almighty, I forget his name. Ziggler. Yeah, him. And, I guess, but, I mean, Braun obviously didn't really get anything because he was the face going to that, and he didn't really get any kind of, it was just kind of a cold match. They just threw him out there, which I hated. I mean, even if it's for like the minor league thing, they should still kind of do a vignette of some kind to throw some intrigue on what, even if it's a lower key title match. I like the t-shirt. Hell froze over, eh? All right. The 0-2 CM Punker. But who are you going to be clobbering there, bud? You're in street clothes.
Tonight's Friday Night Smackdown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive. CM Punk returning to Smackdown for the first time in almost a decade.
I like the little thing he did there. I like it. That's going to be a meme in about 10 seconds. It's like, Seth, I'm coming for you, boy. That belt's coming. That belt's going to be mine. Well, I figure they can't wait forever for him. It's a good lead into the 8 o'clock hour, and then it leads into the main event match, which I'm sure they're probably going to give 20-25 minutes, because that's a pretty big deal with Jimmy, Solo, Randy, and LA Knight. So that'll carry the rest of the hour. So give the kids what they want early. It's giving your dessert early on during dinner.
I've got good news, ladies and gentlemen. It's the top of the 9 o'clock hour, and that means I'm not the end of the show. I'm not going to get my time cut. You want to chant? You go ahead and chant.
There you go. Give the people what they want. Give the people what they paid for. Even though this is mostly a free show for most of these guys. Which isn't a bad thing.
You understand that Adam Pearce is trying to sign me to Monday Night Raw, right? I think they were a little bit louder on Raw, don't you? No?
Are we really trying to perk up this shit between Raw and SmackDown? Come on, you fucks can't even keep your kayfabe correct.
WWE, where are you going to sign? And I feel fortunate that I get to take this journey with
it's obviously it's going to be on SmackDown. Because, Raw is pretty damn stacked with all the bodies they got over there. They got 4 main eventers over there. With Seth and Cody and all that jazz, but... Because he's not going to be the guy to take the belt off of Roman.
I can't hear you. Did you want me to sign to be Friday Night Smackdown exclusive? Do you want me?
At Rumble, Punk could just not get it done. I don't know.
Over the top rope and then climb this turnbuckle.
That's a big match. Like I said, I don't know how big that contract or how long it was. I mean, he's at least going to have a belt somewhere in that run. I just don't know how soon. Because we're still in the honeymoon phase of this here contract.
An old friend of mine that welcomed me back home with open arms famously likes to come out here and say, "What do you guys want to talk about?" I'm famous for talking. It's kind of what I do, but I also have been listening. And I hear there's a few people that are a little bit upset. They don't like the happy-go-lucky CM Punk. They don't like the CM Punk that says, "Hey, I love you guys."
That's true. I do prefer heel Punk.
So I listen and I hear and I understand that. So allow me to turn this up to 11. Allow me to be that spicy CM Punk you all know and love. Allow me to get comfortable at home.
Does it look like CM Punk's hitting the gym? He looks a little filler in that shirt than what I remember him being. Which is good. He needs to fill out because he looked like a fucking twig in AEW.
It's who do you want me to talk about?
Are we going to have a CM Punk talk show? Who?
Do you want me to talk about Cody Rhodes? I could tell you some stories. Or do you want me to talk about somebody who's not here?
Yeah, that guy.
By the sounds of it, somebody who's never here.
I think that, well, at least you know who's facing next now.
Tribal Chief, I acknowledge you. Congratulations on all your success. Don't forget who the OG Paul Heyman guy is.
Facts. That's big facts.
Don't forget that he was my wise man first.
So are we gonna have the kind of Brock and Roman kind of thing?
Solo, big tough son of a gun that I don't know, but I'm familiar with his cousin Jimmy Uso. By the way, shout out to main event Jey Uso, who's over on Monday Night Raw. I see you, Uso.
Punk? No, they don't. Shut up, Zerto. Because if that was the fact, Adam Cole would look like he's got some muscles in that shirt of his. Or maybe he's just doing fucking
Smackdown and scrap with Jimmy Uso. But if I scrap with Jimmy Uso, holy gosh, he's got a lot of cousins.
Yeah, he does.
I'm talking like endless Samoans, right? So if I scrap with him, I'm going to need backup, and they're in tag team action tonight. Can I trust a guy who I have history with, who hears voices in his head?
Good Lord, can we get any closer?
With Randy Orton, I don't know. Are we going to get along? Are we not going to get along? It'll probably be entertaining either way, right? One guy.
Well, you know you're going to take an RKO some way or another.
Tag with me is Randy's partner tonight, and his name is.
There you go.
Yeah. Who else? Oh. Someone said Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens. That'd be interesting, right? Can I tag with Kevin Owens? Maybe I can fight Kevin Owens.
Yeah, but Kevin's in a face mode. You can't put a face Kevin and face CM Punk together. It just wouldn't go well. I need somebody to be the asshole in that match.
Is that him and I are probably too much alike.
That's true.
I don't know who would feel comfortable working with somebody who randomly just punches people in the face backstage.
Even though they deserve it. Oh, well, that's that line went over well. That's the first shot at AEW. Now, the crowd did not respond well with that, Matt. I don't know if they received it or they didn't get that.
Everybody's happy to see CM Punk, even JBL. Everybody's welcomed me back with open arms. Except for that one guy.
His name?
There's always that one bad apple that spoils the bunch, am I right?
Well, there's two actually, sir.
But I'm not going to put any stock in anything he has to say, and it's not because of his whiny voice. It's because he's not even the man in his own household.
Yo! Yo! Well, we're going there already. Okay. There you go, crowd.
It's about all he's got is that song. Keep it up. Oh yeah, we're having fun, and I'm so glad to be back home on this journey with y'all. We're gonna find out.
There you go.
Exactly where I signed on Monday night, and I'm here to listen to y'all. And I've heard y'all. I'm here to listen to Nick Aldis. Over the weekend, I got a phone call scheduled with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Cool.
I'm gonna talk to him about NXT, and then on Monday night in Cleveland, I'm gonna hear what Adam Pearce has to say. And I promise you I will make my decision then. Almost 10 years to the day in the same town I walked out of this place in. All the men that I have mentioned today have one glaring, painful thing in common, and that's CM Punk is back, and I am the monkey wrench in their future plans and their future goals. Everybody wanting to talk about finishing their story. I'm back to finish what I started. And Monday night, I put pen to paper and begin my journey of finishing my story. And that means one thing. Main eventing WrestleMania.
John, CM Punk has put
Good finish.
everybody on notice. That's a mic drop moment you're going to be talking about for the
Yep.
next decade. That was
Oh, he is?
Where does CM
Punk's going to be NXT tomorrow? I mean, it makes sense because it's in the same building, so.
on Raw from Cleveland?
Or no, it's not. It's going to be in Connecticut, isn't it? But it's like right up 95. Why do they keep pushing this asshole? Nobody gave a fuck about him when he was at Mania. Quit pushing the son of a bitch now. Or at least have some music with some balls to it. Triple H should know better. Oh, here comes the schmoz fest right here. Here's your piss match of the evening. And I only say that because I know it's not going to have any kind of beneficial thing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
I know. I'm like, you figure you learned your lesson the first time and then smacking your dick again, but I don't know. For whatever reasons, there must be some music guy or girl that is fans with him or whatever, or is that's pushing him, but it's fucking awful.
Is sponsored by Cricket. With fast and powerful nationwide 5G coverage, you can stress less and smile.
Hey, she's had a good career.
This is one of the greatest female rivalries in WWE history. It was
Mostly.
a WrestleMania match, and now it's going to be live tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, and the Empress of Tomorrow, now with Damage Control, Asuka, is coming your way next.
The hell?
Here on Fox.
The hell got disconnected? Her daddy? I mean, I'm not even gonna. No, I'm not saying that. Well, hi, Chris the Pooh.
I can
Boss Kingdom, acknowledge me.
That's right, ma'am. Absolutely. How many months are you now? I don't know. Between you and J-Rock, I think they're two of the oldest subs. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, do the thing. Here it is. Oh, well, like I said, BCW Season 3 will begin with the drawing of the season tournaments starting on Sunday. So it'll be kind of I would assume a little bit longer stream. But what will be fun though, because it'll be completely at random who you're going to be facing in the first round. And then, it's a winner take all tourney. So you keep winning, you keep going. If you lose, sucks to suck. So, and of course, if you get to the final, then you become the #1 overall guy. And then, you fight whoever it is and then kind of go from there. Yeah, I know, Deadpool. That's what I said. Now is the kind of the must-piss match of the night. Sorry, ladies, but unless the title's on the line, I really don't care. Because they've kind of jumbled and screwed around with that women's division. I just don't care. Like, kick out Bailey already. Let's get to the 4 horsewomen. And, it shouldn't really be a surprise that most likely they're bringing back Sasha, even though I could give a fuck less about her because she's kind of the weak link in that group. Honestly. Dude, those are the most squawker for the least, I would say, talented out of the group, honestly. And I know it's gonna be, oh my god, how could you say this? Like, well, obviously they cut bait with her without a problem, and she hasn't been missed since. So what does that tell you about her? I mean, you're gonna have some stands that absolutely love the fuck out of her, like any fucking stand, but they're irrational and stupid for the most part.
The Rock says, know your damn role.
Christy has you beat by a month. Okay. Well, I mean, it's the fact that, you guys have been that long. I don't know how the fuck you put up with me for this long for all my bullshit, but it's much appreciated. Lord knows if ever, if we can make it a full-time shebang, we get enough people that, in here, make it a proper deal, and I can put out some proper content and just fucking showing up and having to do the day job, but I don't know. When you work 8 hours one day, you don't really have the juice to fiddle fuck around for the other stuff. Because I mean, content creation, a good content creation, usually, it's a full-time job. You spend a good chunk of time putting out proper content. Oh, what you gonna do there, CM Punk? Hey. What's up, Kev?
You see Nick Aldis's locker room?
Nope. Nope.
Thanks for the help. You're welcome.
That wasn't awkward at all. Him and his fucking yellow shoes.
CM Punk not making a lot of friends after the mic drop moment tonight. He's not here to make friends. He's here to make money. My kind of guy.
I mean, that was a hell of a line he just popped open there, so.
Taking down the Empress of Tomorrow.
Well, I'm, they probably go back to ROH, so I got to figure, two like-minded guys, kind of not, very cookie-cutter type, they're very two out-of-the-box kind of guys, so, you hate, neither one's going to be liking being in each other's space, so I'm sure that they can do business because obviously they've been around for a while, but, it's going to be one of those interesting things to see how they go along with each other. Oh, shit! All right.
Look at this. This is Zelina Vega and Michin assaulting damage control.
There we go.
Well, they've got a score to settle. Remember, Charlotte and Bianca tried to recruit.
This is might be one of the worst jumpings I think I've ever seen.
Forced them out through injury.
Uh-oh. And there's Shotzi and Bianca Belair as well. And I think we're going to make sure we have a one-on-one match.
There you go.
Charlotte and Asuka tonight.
get a proper hoedown, as it were.
Zelina Vega and Michin, who have crossed damage control in recent weeks.
It is the waifu crew. I like it. Give me all the Asian chicks. Let's go.
To get an opportunity at EO Sky for the women's championship.
What was his gear? I didn't see his T-shirt. What was Kevin's shirt wearing?
Michael Cole, shut up!
Hey, Michael's been decent tonight. Don't hate. Hey, Q, what's up?
Cole, you've called so many matches at WrestleMania. The match between Charlotte Flair and Asuka at WrestleMania was regarded as one of the best female matches ever.
Well, Charlotte, of course, ending the undefeated streak.
I hate what?
Over the past couple of years. Two of the most.
Use your words, Q. Use your Canadian words there, bud.
WWE and athletic as well.
Charlotte now. Kick out by Asuka.
John, what is it about Charlotte Flair that stands out, despite the fact she's a 14-time champion?
Well, the one thing you see, especially with
You said, don't hate. I don't remember what I said. Okay. I was like, And I'm running on about 2 hours of sleep, so. And a 5-hour energy, so.
And how they compete.
Oh! Ow. There you go. Whoop that ass, Asuka. Come on.
Charlotte Flair is born with just incredible athleticism, but she also just happens to have the genetics to be a champion.
Damn, right for the ribs.
John, can you blame Asuka for wanting to join Damage Control and be part of this villainous faction?
Absolutely.
I mean, she's a murder clown. What the fuck did you expect her to be? Fucking going on happy-go-lucky days?
I mean, they're doing a great job. They're the most dominant faction since the Crush Gals.
Oh, okay. Fine. You hate Michael Cole. I don't care.
Dominant faction in WWE's women's division today.
Charlotte just crushing the back of Asuka, and Charlotte now.
Uh-oh.
Wearing the shorts? Like, Kevin was actually wearing shorts, or he thought he shouldn't be wearing pants? Give me the full backstory, because like I said, I wasn't watching when Punk was kind of in his heyday, so I don't know all the ins and outs. There wasn't either, but okay, fair enough. Well, did somebody who watched it, can you tell, or are we just going to live in vagueness? Used to wear shorts just like Owens? Oh, for like old Punk where it was like the basketball shorts? Punk used to wear... Did he think Kevin was ripping his style? I don't know. Like, I don't know what shirt Kevin was wearing that was offensive or didn't like, or... Does anybody know what the shirt he's wearing? Oh, shit. Oops. You saw nothing. Because here's the shirt right here that Kevin was wearing. Like, I don't recognize that shirt. That Kevin has his new shirt.
In action here.
Yeah, and that was nasty as we came back from commercial break. Asuka dropping Charlotte on the back of her head, and you can see Charlotte selling the effects of that move. John, that was a scary moment there.
Scary moment. A lot of times these ropes, they get wet as the time goes on from the sweat, from the different stuff that comes off competitors. And that's what happened with Asuka there. She slipped on there. Charlotte falls in an incredibly dangerous way.
And Asuka, though, is taking control of this matchup now, trying to take advantage of the situation.
Right. Well, it'll be interesting to see what kind of potential feud there could be between Punk and Kevin, because I don't think they've actually had a proper feud with each other due to not exactly getting along with each other.
Checking on Charlotte Flair. Make sure she is okay to continue this matchup after coming off the rope in a very dangerous way.
Charles Robinson, Navy for 6 years in submarines.
Kevin or Punk? Kevin doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna fat guy wrestle his way until he retires.
Dragging Asuka center of the ring, perhaps looking for the figure eight here. Can she bridge?
Look at the bridge now, Flair. Can she do it?
Charlotte's getting it. Oh, Charlotte's got it. Bayley, who was asked to stay back in the locker room area getting involved, the official never saw it. Damage control told Bayley to stay out of it.
Charlotte's rightly furious.
Bayley always ruins things, but nice ass Bayley. Bam!
Just hammering Bayley. Asuka now. Can Asuka take it? She's done it.
Well, Flair taking L's is a surprise, but obviously they're not exactly clean wins.
Performance by Charlotte Flair tonight. Asuka took advantage of the distraction by Bayley. Did not backfire tonight.
That's the reality. Bayley and the intervention worked out tonight for damage control and Asuka. And Charlotte Flair will be raging.
It's been fun. But listen, I got somewhere I need to be. Yeah. Flip this over. Call me anytime, okay?
You got it. Thank you.
I really love Nick Aldis as the GM guy. Hey! What's up, Cody?
Are you set out there? It sounds like for you to finish your story, you would need to win the Royal Rumble. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I intend to do.
It's good to have you back, old friend. Thanks for having me.
It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the better part of 2 decades,
See, I told you the storylines would be coming. Like I said, all things lead to Rumble, and a lot of fingers, a lot of pies.
All around the world. You know, back during the Civil War.
Why does Kevin Patrick look like he's got he stole a high school uniform from a private school?
And have self-sacrifice. We're going to honor one of those recipients tonight.
My guy needs to step up his suit game. Holy shit.
Who received the nation's highest.
So I'm gonna get him with Cody's suit guy. Upgrade that shit, that fucking Men's Warehouse bullshit.
We are here to award you.
Well, problem is, I mean, Charlotte, I think, is just the age is catching up with her, and she's just not near as flexible as she used to.
We're going into eastern province of Afghanistan. And then
So like all the moonshot, the moonsaults, the
suicide vest.
I saw this.
You know, I think she's going to need to change her moveset going forward because I think her age is catching up to her.
That caused 4 of my friends to lose their lives. Command Sergeant Major Griffin, Major Gray, Major Kennedy, and Reggie Abdel Fattah.
Flo will always
Asuka could still get it. At least she could still go.
And the 4 men that he lost with him.
A lot of survivors' guilt. That moment changed.
Charlotte can't wrestle.
What would become?
I mean, he's not wrong.
A lot of soldiers left.
She's looking super stiff. She's
the road to recovery
hard to watch, man.
Long.
Flo underwent 34 surgeries. His foot is fused and he's missing parts of his calf.
I try, every day to live now for 4 individuals, not just for myself.
It's a lot about knowing that he can make a difference in this world on behalf of those 4 men that we lost that day.
It really wasn't. No, like I mean, I hope she's not injured or she's trying to kind of suck it up through it.
Because when you hear my story, that him help someone, then that's a good day.
Believe it or not, baby. At University of Phoenix,
You could earn your masters.
For under 11,000.
Yeah, I didn't realize Chrissy was a Charlotte fan. I thought she was a something other fan. I don't know. There you go. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that song either, so. Seen it. I mean, he had a platinum record. Sir, you got to respect the hustle. He at least had a platinum record. John Wanker. All right, we get it. You don't like John Cena. We're live. It is based on thugonomics. Absolutely. At times. Yeah, well, you know, unfortunately, your plastic princess over there looks like she might be put on the shelf because she looked like she's about 60. She looked like her dad out there wrestling, unfortunately. I don't take the shits. I mean, that's a good one. I like that. I mean, that is a great fucking emote if I do say so myself. I never got your money, sir. So the children, thank you for your $5. And I tried the refund thing, but not fuck all happened. So I was like, okay. Obviously, I'm not getting your money, so the children get your money. So it's only $5. So consider it a write-off on your taxes this year for a whole whopping $5. Be a man, Hook. It really is. It's an underrated song in general, but for the fact it was Macho Man that did the shenanigans is really surprising. Like, you wouldn't think, I mean, Mach is talented, but you wouldn't figure it would be that decent, you know? No, I think we've tried it enough. The interest just ain't there, so. I like My Perfect Friend. I don't think I've ever heard it.
So many emotional memories. The 21st annual tribute to the
And the Bret Hart song is called Sharpshooter by the Rascals? Oh, does it really? There you go. The War and Treaty. All right. Well, that's the name of a group.
who served 4 years in Iraq. If you missed God Bless America, do yourself a favor. Find it on one of our social media channels because
Yeah, it was definitely worth watching.
Absolutely beautiful indeed. Well, Sunday, folks, we've got a huge day of football coming your way on Fox. The Rams take on Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, or the Seahawks battle Christian McCaffrey and the Niners. It all kicks off at 1 Eastern on Fox. Check for the
Do a mini-thon? Like what?
none of those rivalries have what we have here on Friday Night SmackDown.
What does that exactly include?
Incredible. I've been part of Smackdown since the very first one. This show is awesome.
An electric crowd, and it was last week in Brooklyn as well. We saw the return of the Maverick Logan Paul for the first time as United States champion. Here's our progressive match flow.
Match Flow is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
To every hater who preyed on my downfall, where are you now? A champion is only as good as his challengers. I spoke with Nick Aldis, and we have created...
Yeah, but what would we do? We already did the pay-per-view. That was the main thing. How do they just do a regular ass stream instead of doing a bossathon? Since obviously the interest is not there.
If you and I fought, 6 seconds is 5 more than I need to KO you.
Kevin Owens, he's going to get his hands all over Grayson Waller. He's joining us here at the commentary desk, Logan Paul.
I'm impressed by his ability to move that big body around the ring.
KO is hurt. You have to wonder if Kevin Owens has a broken hand. Look at this. This
Probably.
is catastrophic.
Any music you play would get you a copyright strike on YouTube. Oh, hey, guys.
Good luck, boys. You ready for tonight? Yeah.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Less is more, baby. Yeah. I mean, he's kind of supposed to be a douche. He's from LA, sir, supposedly. Wait, why is Jimmy in street clothes? I thought this was a tag team match.
Randy Orton and LA Knight bound together by a shared goal and a common enemy. We've got a team up tonight to take down the Bloodline, Solo and Jimmy. It is our main event, sponsored by Wingstop, and it's next, live on Fox.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a good one. Orton and Knight.
No, if the interest is not there, you never even... I know, but... I just had that feeling. It's a gut feeling, sir.
They're bold.
I mean, you can, Dad, if you want to. I'm not going to stop you.
Hey, y'all, for real. Bring that. Let me show you what we got. Come on, come on.
Straight up, yo, make room. Bad City All-Stars putting it down. Feel the boom, game time. No, you can't take mine. If you try, you'll get laid out. Put the rest with the rhyme.
From the locker room, my energy's maximum. About to hit you with the real deal, cause that's why they come. For the hip-hop, raw text, we leave your body numb like an old-time Easter nun. Hypnotized by the way I come from my cranium is fusion, spitting proverbs not meant for the simple.
Hey, yo, rock it on the one.
Yes, my man got the two, checking and decking shaking the crowd with our news. Yo, excuse while I light the fuse with the bomb. I enthuse all the hits from my land, the VC to Syracuse. Brothers who got the blues from whack jams that don't amuse. Keep coming to us for flat, they can't refuse.
So keep it coming through. That's what they say to you.
Yo, that's what I hear every time I touch the mic with aptitude. It's time out. We memorize the game plan, about to get you what we got, baby, and it just don't stop. From quarter to quarter, we serve you straight like a bartender, rhyme vendor, mind bender. Check the epicenter, shaking the ground, taking them down, done in one round. Your best tap out or black out, you're done. So get the fuck out.
Clutch rhyme, prepare for game time. Disregard all rules and do it custom design. Yo, in prime time.
Go to 145.
Over here, my turn.
I mean, we're almost there.
Like fire in the hole, and will they learn? Red one in control, none of your concern. It's hard earned. Firm every stride, power glide. Fake the inside, deep, run the route wide while you bench ride. The rascals in the zone. A contact sport, collide and crush bones. That's how we know. To the herbs getting served. They vision blurred on injured reserve. That's my word. Drafted from 33rd. And yo, first overall, pass all the ball. And we'll come back alone after we kill them all. The harder they come, the harder they gon' fall.
Without a doubt, I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
I think 2 minutes is your time check because you're off by 15 seconds.
And we ready to blast, quick, fast, handle the task and finish them off. Ain't any cost, no rules, just avoid the loss. Yo, came to win, ain't looking for friends, just to do what we gotta do, be champion. Like stomping again and again to the beat. Cause to know victory, you gotta know defeat. It's survival of the fittest and we play for keeps. Deep in beef, the word on the streets, it's war. And it's my duty to keep it raw and lay the law. And if they act up,
Oh, did ya? So he's not dead. He's just too chicken to come in here.
Big dogs who don't bark, get a roar. Red one, split them up, hit them up and make sure that they don't come around.
Yeah, that's Technic's fucking stream, so it's not a surprise. Oh shit, there's Brett. Okay. And this came out 6 years ago?
Yeah. Yo, we bring back, don't take crap. When we face that, ring a bell, ready for war. Watch how we lay
Yeah, this is like super PG rap. When did this video come out?
Even though the lungs cloudy, still first place, gold belt round the waist. Tag team champs here to deal with your case.
Yeah, best of the best. Your arguments, I put it to rest.
All right, we're back to TV. All right, that's cool.
Despite having a broken hand, will compete in the United States Championship tournament against Austin Theory.
No, it's from '98. Oh, okay, I was gonna say it's like that looks like a spry, young Brett, unless they like superseded some shit. They had some super technology back then.
Jimmy Uso in the bloodline and the return of Roman Reigns. Titletown.
I'm on TV. Good sign. I don't know. I could see it being Braun. I could see it being Trick. I could see it, it's anybody who's really on the edge. So we'll see. Most likely it'll probably be Braun or Trick or Carmelo.
Smackdown is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. For a job you'll love, visit Progressive.
I'll turn the stream off right now if you sub, Blast. Take your money and literally run. How you doing, fucker? How's Tony? God, no. It better not be Corbin. He needs to stay down there in NXT and fucking just be a filler. I don't want him anywhere near main roster. That guy is very Asian looking. Like almost the caricature of being an Asian guy. He's not a little Asian, he's a lot Asian. Aww. That's so sweet.
son of the legendary Bob O, the son of the Hall of Famer, the ace.
Blast is a mod for Get the Tables.
We're beyond realistic. He has not only met them, he has exceeded.
You went to Vegas, then they closed down the street I was on because some shooting at. Oh, that's right. They did have a shooting at the fucking university. Oh shit. Well, you just have a fucking knack of timing, Blast. Shit. Well, I'm gonna guess it wasn't in the cars to go to that apartment, huh?
I remember traveling in Tokyo with Bob Orton. We were over there in the early 90s. He's talking about this young kid, Randy. He goes, I think he's going to be special. Bob, that kid is special.
Tonight's main event is sponsored by Wingstop.
The return of Randy Orton after a year and a half, of course, a big score to settle with the Bloodline. It was the Bloodline that put Randy Orton out of action. We never thought Randy was going to return.
Randy.
In-ring action here in WWE. And imagine not only return, but better than ever. This is a 14-time.
And 100. I mean, that's what happens when you got a mass shooting.
But John, you know how Randy Orton thinks. 18 months out.
Unfortunately, Vegas seems to be a location for shitbags.
Can you imagine the venom coursing through his brain, or coursing through his veins, and Orton now with an opportunity to settle that score?
They didn't call him the legend killer because he was polite to people. No, not at all. Let Randy Orton go. Big score to settle with Jimmy Uso.
Sometimes you just lay the leather to somebody, and that's what Randy Orton is doing.
You know, only 2 men in history have held more.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's probably a lot of people trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. Yeah, you need one of those cyber trucks.
For 14.
That's kind of bulletproof.
Tag was made to LA Knight.
So John, let's get back to LA Knight for a moment. You mentioned it earlier. What is it about LA Knight that has captivated the WWE fans?
Look, sometimes you have people that come along that simply somehow connect with the fans. You can't explain it.
Yep, that was him. Fucking nutsack. He couldn't take the L like a grown man.
And it's not something you can predict. LA Knight has done that. And because of that, LA Knight is going to get incredible opportunities, which he deserves.
Think about the rapid rise of Solo Sikoa since Clash at the Castle.
Really? That's a small fucking shitty world.
With the returning Randy Orton.
Solo Sikoa.
Solo looks like a child against a man right now.
The career of John Cena.
Come on, ref. Get control of your fucking match.
Jimmy Uso from behind.
Fuck you, Jimmy Uso, you sumbitch. You don't do that to Randy. Uh-oh. There we go. A banger right there. It's like the banker in Kentucky who shut up his work because they were firing him. I mean, usually if you kind of know if a guy's gonna go ape shit on you, and they do it in public, and but the fact that he had the balls to do it at his old job, I mean, usually disgruntled is the kind of the obvious. I mean, which is always funny when the feds always say, oh, we knew of him. It's like, really? What a surprise. Good. Fuck that guy. Save money on taxpayers' dollars for putting an asshole in the ground. It's like, I mean, if you're just going to be an asshole, just take yourself out. Quit being a dick and taking innocence with you. bought an AR 10 days ago before he killed some of his own I mean, yeah. But if you knew he was crazy, I mean, somebody, yeah, I forget the term they used for it. You could put somebody for psychological observation. And with, I mean, it seems like they had enough evidence to keep him from buying guns. But for whatever reason, they didn't do it. Yeah, what a, right, Zerto? What a shocker. They didn't do what they could have done to prevent it from happening. I wonder why they would do that. Well, if that isn't a flex. Alex Jones, where you at? Dre is on mod. Can we take it on J-East? Okay, this sucks. There we go. Yeah, depression, but no real science. He would do that. Yeah. It's always the fucking quiet ones you got to worry about. After the October 1 Mandalay Bay. Well, you know, they still haven't figured that one out of what the motivation was for and how a guy got that many guns in one hotel room.
Some interesting developments before the commercial break. First, LA Knight was not happy that Randy Orton tagged himself in, and then Jimmy Uso wasn't happy when Solo Sikoa tagged himself into the matchup.
Randy Orton saying earlier he didn't need saving last week, talking about the impact of
'Twas a mass shooting. Yes, it was.
He said, LA who?
Yeah, but
he doesn't know him.
Well, LA Knight also has a score to settle with the Bloodline, and you mentioned earlier, Kevin, remember, he could be the undisputed champion today if it wasn't for the Bloodline.
So basically what you're saying is no one likes anybody. It's kind of like Kevin out here.
Yeah, at least you got his name right finally at the end of the night.
Jimmy Uso makes the tag, as does Randy Orton. Here we go. LA
Right? Yeah, no, it just it just so happened that happened.
The pressure for the Bloodline to win tonight is huge.
You better believe it.
Sure, it happened just all by happenstance. No, just no coincidence whatsoever. It was just a coincidence.
You better make the tribal chief happy. Listen to this place in support of LA Knight.
Oh, get you some, baby. I'd say the crowd loves them some LA Knight.
Again, just an electric atmosphere.
Knight is rolling here as the street champ is rocked.
Bam! There you go. Eat shit, Jimmy. Oh, great fucking belly to belly by Solo.
Jimmy Uso provided the distraction.
Look at the elevation here. Great sell by Knight, too. It's like,
With Solo, with any of the Bloodline, I'm very happily retired. I think Jimmy and Solo were all the same.
That would be Tennessee. Knoxville, if I remember right. I know it was East Tennessee. That was a crazy motherfucker, too. That's a different story. We'll talk about that after wrestling.
Silencing John Cena.
Umaga played high school football at Small.
Barefoot.
Connor Sturgeon.
And you're right, Solo Sikoa reminds you a lot.
Hey, motherfucker, you ain't no Michael Jackson.
Same athleticism, the same strength, the same tenacity.
Umaga was the uncle of Solo, and now Jimmy back up on the apron.
Cheap shot by Jimmy Uso moments ago. And
nice suplex.
Solo Sikoa to put LA Knight kicking out early, though.
Such little wasted motion when it comes to Sikoa. Everything he delivers means something.
There's something about generational sports entertainer, generational anything. You look at the Mannings. You look at the Manning's son now at the University of Texas. There's something about growing up in a sport that just gives you an edge over everybody else.
As Corey Graves always says,
my sport was figure skating.
They are dangerous. Vicious right from Solo. Randy Orton on the other side watching on as Jimmy approves what he's seeing from his brother Solo Sikoa.
And what you got to do right now if you're the Bloodline is you got to keep Randy Orton on the apron, leave him there to the match ends. You try to finish this off right now with LA Knight.
Sikoa.
Yeah, speaking of Umaga, Randy realizes the trouble his team is in.
Randy realized what he was in for when he signed the Smackdown contract last week.
Well, he did it because he wanted the bloodline. Plain and simple.
Now he has that opportunity, but can he get back in this match?
The devious Jey Uso looking to pick the bones of LA Knight.
What a difference we're seeing from Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. The way they operate. Tag man.
Jimmy's brother Jay had a hell of a main event on Monday Night Raw for the World Championship this past Monday. Double team now.
Crushing Knights back into the turnbuckles.
Too easy.
I've seen the Usos since they've come in. Look, I believe both of these two guys could be world champions, along with Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, Sikoa is definitely a future world champion, no doubt about that.
Yeah, but how are you going to book Solo, though? That's the problem. How do you get him away from being the lackey of Roman? Because the guy can't promo worth shit. And that's just fucking facts. Like, he's okay, but he doesn't have... Eat shit! Let's go. Come on. Come on, LA. Get to Ortan. Jimmy! Think it's your ass right now. Let's go. Come on, Jimmy. Come catch this ass whooping, son. Bam! Where you at? Bam! He was looking for somebody to take a hit. Nice save by OLA. Got it. Snap. Mwah. Yeah, I'd say old Randy hadn't lost a step. Grab it.
Power slam in WWE. Uh-oh. Watch out.
Bitch, that's what I do, not you. Bam!
Jimmy Uso face first.
I didn't really want to get interactive.
Yeah, as they save the hat, JBL. That's probably a $2,000 hat. Yeah, I mean, Solo's probably going to need somebody. I just don't know who the fuck it is. Because most likely after Mania, Heyman will probably work with Braun if they call him up. I just don't know what you would do with it. Or they maybe transition Roman out and make Roman or Solo the guy. I don't know how they're going to do with Heyman, because the problem is they're just ain't a lot of mouthpieces around, because they don't really focus on managers anymore in WB. It's Jimmy Samoa, sir. Thank you. Get it right.
Randy's pro. No, Solo Sikoa. Back in. And hammering away at Orton.
Just turns. No. Solo ain't got the charisma that Samoa Joe does. Sorry. Boom! Great DDT. Gotta love a good DDT. It is such an awesome move. Eat shit, baby! There we go. God, what a sell. Come on, cameraman. Don't fuck this up. There we go. There we go. Nice finish. Well done. It's like, hey? Little mutual, uh-oh. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Don't you dare fucking RKO my boy LA, motherfucker. It's like, nah, fuck that. It's mine. I bet you those guys could tell some stories. So after he fiddle fucks around with the bloodline, do we get a proper feud between Randy and LA? Not that I would be opposed to that, because both those guys would be fantastic on the mic. Or do they become like frenemies? You know, the two 2-1 guys go after the spot kind of thing. Kind of like Cody's doing with Punk. But yeah, I mean, that worked well. Obviously, you got two of your faces get went over. I mean, it writes itself. the golden child of WWE versus the outsider from from everywhere else, the new guy. I mean, that's an easy book. It's just a matter of how do you go from, hey, we're, handshake on the same side to obviously Randy would be the one to fuck him over because your LA Knight is going to be your eternal babyface. So it's just a matter of how long until Randy, fucks over LA Knight, and then boom, you got yourself a feud for the next 3 months. Well, if you ever been around cops with guns, they're not quite as good with them as you think they are, unfortunately. It's kind of like I don't know what would be a good description. It's like a I don't know, like they only have to qualify like once a year, which is not near enough if you're gonna carry a gun. Honestly, it should be like every 3 months they need to qualify, because there's no like practice they have to do. So just from what I've seen and from what I've talked to other cops, some are like they wouldn't trust somebody pulling a gun out and using it because they're just so inept with it, and that happens. Some people are just there for the paycheck, just like any gig. So. Anyway, so how we rating old Smackdown tonight? It's had plenty of stars. You got the Punk throws the first dagger at AEW for the punch her around the world. And the crowd was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because obviously, it was a bunch of casuals there. They got free tickets to a wrestling show. But all the other fans were like, oh shit, he went there. So the first shot across the bow has been done by Punk, and they said, fuck you and your NDAs. So, wonder now how they do go about doing the old shenanigans with it. Any guns in every house. Honestly, if they would just have it like they used to have back in the days, where they had like gun clubs in schools. Teach proper gun safety and, quit making kids so fucking ignorant about them. Kids already know about guns from video games and shit. They're not stupid. It's just, gun handling and proper use of gun handling and respecting proper gun usage should be taught young. The younger you could do it, the better, so the more respect they have for it. But that's a different conversation. Ignorance is not good. When it comes to something that can kill you. So, I think it's not just fucked up. Kids, I think, are just have more access to information now with the internet. It's a much harder to protect them over keeping them ignorant of how hardcore the realities of the world, as it were. So, like I said, I'd rather teach a kid how to survive, how to defend himself, and all this other shit instead of trying to make him a babe out of the woods. You do the kid a disservice. Think back at the day, back before you had all the convenience of the world. You had kids working and know how to run a farm by the time they were 15, and they were basically married at 15, because they basically died at 30. So. Don't tell me you can't make a kid know how to fucking, have some responsibility. Shit, they were digging ditches by the time they were able to hold the shovel, so. And I don't care, like, oh, it's child labor, like, fuck that. Don't make a kid, kids can have a childhood, but don't make them so inept that they're basically useless. That's a different, that's a different conversation for a different time, so. That's by design, Blast. Like, oh my god. Anyway, so did we like Smackdown tonight? Was it good? Did we like it? Even for you, even you, Blast, were you happy that Punk was the one talking shit? Did you even hear the thing? Holy shit, he really is there. Look at this shit. It's Peter fucking Griffin. He went to the wrestling show. Yeah. Hey, Lois. What are you doing? Nah. We're going to the wrestling show. That is a fat bastard. Fat. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? How we doing? I mean, I would as well, but it's just a matter of I know this may sound like a shocker, but I knew about proper trigger safety, as you should. That's good. Even if you don't like guns, you should always know how to operate them. Like I said, ignorance is not a feature nor a good thing. Punk sounded like shit in AEW. What happens when you let them go out there with no direction? Yeah, no, I think there's a happy medium. I think as long as you have a good, you know where you're going to start, where you're going to finish, and then you have a decent progression where you go through without having it line by line, which takes out any kind of creativity or authenticity out of it. And I'd say there's a happy medium with that. You know, as long as you get them bullet points and you let the guys that, know how to work the mic and let the talent be the talent, and they should be fine. But, reining in guys that can speak with, making them read it off a script, it just kills the authenticity of it. So yeah, I'd say there's probably some things that Punk was probably moving around. They had on the teleprompter reading or whatever it was, but at least I think they let him off the cuff a little bit. But he's still not full CM Punk yet. I say we got about a good 75-80% of them. Charlotte is injured, really. What was wrong with her, Jeff? Or did they say? Because, I mean, she looked like she had she was like, went down very gently to take that pin from Asuka. My knee. Oof, that's not good. Especially right before Mania season. That would suck if that's an ACL. Hi, Stormy. What's up, stranger? Well, like I said, education is a good thing, Dad. Everybody should be educated regardless of your politics. Education and familiarization is a good thing, even if you don't like something. Oof, yeah, sure. She got the limp treatment back in, and it wasn't on camera, so yeah, that's definitely no bueno. That sucks. If Charlotte actually is actually hurt, and it's more than an ouchies. Hope it's not like an ACL, man, because that means she'd be on the shelf for at least a year. She hit her knee and her head. Good Lord. I wonder if she was like nursing an injury beforehand, or she wouldn't try. I mean, the problem is, if you try to not get hurt, that's usually how you get hurt when you're trying to save yourself from taking bumps or whatever. But yeah, no, I mean, I hope it's just like a big bruise or something. But if it's anything more than that, it's gonna suck because she's gonna have a title shot at Mania, and in 5 months. Hold on, what is it? Ask me again when I don't feel like Kane back in 03 after the lemma. Oof. Got a sinus infection, chest, cold, and head. Goddamn. You got the shit and then some. I know I got some. I know I got something because I'm getting I'm like getting nasally runnage. Not a fan of it, but it is what it is. So it's probably more allergy, but yeah. I can sympathize, but yeah, if you got the full on fuck you cold, yeah. Well, I'd say plenty of fluids and don't fucking do anything because you're gonna be fucking miserable for at least a week. So stop breathing twice. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, you kind of have to do that as a human being. Oh. Well, if do you have any like Vicks Vapo Rub or something like that you can put on you? You could, I mean, depending on how long you're out and haven't been breathing, but. Oh, we were just talking about that. Apparently, Vapor Rub, NyQuil. Okay, so you got the full shebang. Oh, well. This, how was she? Actually, is pretty good. Punk did very nice punk things and had a lot of interactions with Randy, LA Knight, and Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, who was on there to, get some cheap, easy pops for a segment. So, he kind of got the nod of, hey, America, because since he's basically Captain America. And you had a proper USA chant. So, overall good show. I think maybe the only downfall was probably the ladies. But that's really, I think, because Charlotte had an injury. And, of course, that's going to fuck up any match. But, I mean, it was a lot of fat. There was a lot of meat, but no fat on the show. So, it was, like I said, it was I would probably rate it at least a 4.25 show. Like I said, it was most fat. Saying all meat, no filler. There we go. Like a good chili. Well, it sounded like she just woke up from, she started breathing again and became conscious blast. So that was the deal. They're like, oh, hey, boss is on. Let's go say hi. Oh, that fucks up my drainage. And then Punk was alluding to the punch heard round the world at Brawl Out. And a nice subtle, I don't know who would feel comfortable working with someone who randomly just punches people in the face backstage. It was a pretty funny, like, shot in the bow at the two little fuckheads over at AEW. It's pretty funny. Oh, it was your birthday. Happy birthday, Chrissy. Is it really your birthday, Chrissy? If so, how many candles are on the cake? What is it, like 25, 26? Well, happy birthday. In your honor, what song would you like for your birthday, ma'am? We'll play a birthday song for you. Oh, and yeah, that'll wrap it up for SmackDown. We're gonna do some, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do, but no No 2-count podcast tonight because it just ain't really been worthwhile to talk anything. So we'll probably do something next week because old Lou's being a crabby bitchy pants. So we'll probably just watch some wrestling or watch some cops. We'll further. But guys, we'll see you next. So I was just say, fuck it, tomorrow for NXT deadline. So we'll see you then. Until then, take care of yourself. Have a great weekend. We will see you there on Rumble and YouTube. Adios.